Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning, and welcome to today's edition of the Sugar City Morning Show. We're coming live and direct to you from Nortevision Studios here on San Lorenzo Road. Thank you very much for the privilege of permitting us to go into the most private parts of your home, your bedroom, your living room. Thank you very, very much for that privilege. Un gran gusto saludarles hoy como siempre. Muchas gracias por el privilegio de permitirnos entrar hasta lo más íntimo de sus hogares, o en muchos casos sus habitaciones, sus recámaras o sus salas. Como sea el caso, agradecidos fuertemente por ese privilegio que nos dan. Muchas gracias, se lo agradecemos muchísimo. Estamos transmitiendo en vivo desde Nortevisión, cada 10 aquí en la calle San Lorenzo, y estamos transmitiendo por aire, por cable y también por internet, perdón. Todavía tengo los residuos, por decir. No los residuos, porque todavía estoy con el flu, pero quedarse en casa no suena como una opción hoy otra vez. Así que decidí venir a chambear hoy, no obstante. Otros dirían, puchica, Manuel, pues ¿qué más quieres? Quédate en tu casa. Tienes la razón para quedarte en tu casa. Lo siento, no puedo. Así, aunque no el 100%, pero ahí vamos. Por aire estamos transmitiendo de la torre aquí en San Lorenzo Road. Es un servicio especial para la gente que vive en el norte del país. Sé que al momento estamos teniendo problemas con la transmisión por cable. Y reconozco que no es nuestro problema, sino un problema ajeno del centro de distribución en Belmopan. Porque todo esto no creas que simplemente nos conectamos aquí al Centaur y no es así. Esto va por fibra, se va hasta Belmopan, y de Belmopan entonces ingresa al sistema de distribución para todo el país de Belice. Ahí es donde está el problema, que no están pasando nuestro señal para el resto del país de Belice, pero están trabajando en ello. Esto para las personas que esperan vernos en cable, pero no nos están viendo. También estamos, como dije, por aire, Canal 10, y también estamos en el internet. Gracias a Dios estamos transmitiendo por Facebook, y también, como dije, estamos al aire en Canal 10. Y estoy viendo la imagen ahorita, absolutamente clarito. Buenos días, ¿cómo se encuentran? Ojalá y bien. Como siempre, vamos a darle inicio al programa, no me sale bien esa palabra, al programa con una oración, dándole gracias a nuestro Creador por todo lo bueno, que aunque no estamos al 100%, pero ¡hey! Estamos vivos, y es lo más importante. Padre, te doy las gracias por todas tus bendiciones, por la vida, la salud, las fuerzas, por el bienestar, por nuestros familiares, por nuestras amistades, por todo lo que haces por nosotros, lo bueno y lo que no sale tan bien. Padre, muchas gracias por las experiencias, por la conciencia a través del cual nos hablas y nos dices, ahí no, ahí sí puedes. Gracias, Padre, por esto. Te doy las gracias profusamente. Gracias por tu amor que tienes para nosotros. Nos cuidas, nos amas intensamente y no nos permites caer. Padre, haces tanto para nosotros y nosotros simplemente recibiendo, y permítanos hoy poder comenzar a merecer esas bendiciones. Que podamos tornar la página y decir, hoy Padre, hago esto en reconocimiento de lo que tú haces por mí y lo hago para el prójimo. Porque si tú nos dices amando al prójimo, es amándote a ti. Padre, como siempre te pido por los niños abandonados y desamparados, por los enfermos, por aquellas personas que están sufriendo físicamente, económicamente, emocionalmente, espiritualmente. Aquellas personas dolidas luego de la pérdida de un ser querido. Aquellas personas que están en este mundo y ya tienen las 1000 preguntas y todavía no se ubican. Aquellas personas que viven por vivir. Ayúdanos, Padre. Que se concentren y que se fijen sus atenciones en ti nada más. Que al final del día lo que buscamos es paz y felicidad. Y que eso solo viene a nosotros a través de ti. Padre, te agradezco tu gran amor que tienes para nosotros. Te pido que nunca nos abandones y que siempre estés a nuestro lado. Te bendecimos, te adoramos y te glorificamos siempre. Amén. If you've just joined us, it's exactly 11 minutes after 7 o'clock. Good morning, ¿cómo se encuentran? Ojalá y bien. Aunque con un poquito de graspera, pero no es el fin del mundo. No es el fin del mundo. Hay muchas cosas sucediendo. Y simplemente hay que abrir la mente y decir, oh, estoy vivo, puedo hacerlo y lo hago. Sí se puede. Vamos directamente a lo que es el General Weather Forecast. Para hoy, 17 de septiembre, a propósito, si estás cumpliendo años, pues te deseo todo lo mejor, todito lo mejor. Vamos a ver, ante todo, vamos a metichar tantito. A ver quién está cumpliendo años hoy. Si no fuera poco, el señor Robert Pate, Sergeant Pate. No voy a decir tu edad, I'm going to say your age. I'm going to say happy birthday to you. Wilfred Ricab, Diana Torres, Flor Artiga Neal. Happy birthday, buenos días a todas esas personas y feliz cumpleaños a aquellas personas que mencioné. Algunas de las personas que están celebrando cumpleaños hoy, algunos otros pues no se avientan a usar Facebook y si lo usan no declaran su fecha de nacimiento por X razones. Hay que respetarlos. Así que aunque no lo haya anunciado, hey, si hoy es tu cumpleaños, pásalo bien, pásalo re bien. Slightly moist and unstable conditions prevail over the country of Belize. The 24-hour forecast. I apologize for that. Sunny with cloudy spells. Sunny with cloudy spells today, along with a few showers or thunderstorms, mainly over inland and northern areas this morning. Partly cloudy tonight with a few showers or thunderstorms, mostly over the south. The winds from east 5 to 15 knots. Sea states light chop to choppy. Temperatures along the coast 88 degrees as a high, 80 as a low. Inland 94 degrees as a high and 74 degrees as a low. And in the hills, a very comfortable 84 degrees Fahrenheit as a high and 70 degrees as a low. The outlook for Wednesday and Wednesday night is for partly cloudy skies with a few showers or thunderstorms mainly over the south during Wednesday, then only isolated showers or thunderstorms Wednesday night. A high tide occurs this morning at 11:54, a low tide at 5:50 this evening. Second high tide at 11:56 tonight, and the second low tide at 6:26. But that's until tomorrow morning. The sun rose this morning at 5:41, 19 minutes before 6, and the sun is setting today at 7 minutes before 6. The moon is rising, and I was waiting for this moment, at 8:22 this morning, and is setting at 8:22 tonight. You can take that for Rick if you want. Thank you, forecaster Derek Rudon. Buenos días. Ojalá y estén pasándolo bien. Este es el reporte para el estado del tiempo Este es el reporte del estado del tiempo para hoy, martes 17 de septiembre. Hay ciertas maneras que simplemente no sale. Situación general, condiciones relativamente húmedas e inestables y ligeramente húmedas controlan el clima sobre nuestro país de Belice. En otras palabras, soleado hoy por la mañana con periodos de nubosidad, con algunos chubascos y tormentas más sobre la porción norte y interior del país. Y hoy por la mañana, parcialmente nublado por la noche, con algunos chubascos y tornadas sobre el sur del país. Así que hoy por la mañana, que llueva aquí en el norte y en el interior del país. Los vientos del este 5 a 15 nudos, el estado del mar ligeramente agitado, temperaturas por la costa 88 como una máxima, 80 como una mínima, en el interior 94 como una máxima, 74 como una mínima, por las colinas únicamente 84 como una máxima y 70 como una mínima. ¿Qué se espera mañana miércoles? Y mañana miércoles por la noche, cielos parcialmente nublados con algunos chubascos o tronadas ocurriendo en la porción sur del país durante el curso del día mañana miércoles, y luego chubascos aislados y tormentas miércoles por la noche. Así que chubascos aislados y tronadas por todo el día de miércoles. Final es septiembre, bastante inestable. Una marea alta hoy por la mañana 11:54, una baja a las 5:50, otra alta 11:56, otra baja 6:26. El sol sale hoy a las salió hoy 5:41 y se oculta 5:53. Y la luna primero sale a las 8:22 por la mañana y se oculta a las 8:22 por la noche. Así que vamos a dar las gracias a forecaster Derek Rudon, por esta información. Y también tenemos que agradecerle a nuestros patrocinadores de siempre, A&R Stores, que, fielmente, German Vega & Sons, Vega Imports, Vega Distributors, Government of Belize Information Service, Belize Tourist Board, Digi, la empresa Digi. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Las 7:18. Vamos rápidamente a una pausa y estaremos de vuelta con ustedes con mucho más luego de estos anuncios. It's back to school time once again, and the only store to visit for all your back to school needs is A&R Store on Baker Street here in Orange Walk Town. Visit them for the absolute largest assortment of school bags in the country, with brands like JanSport, Skechers, Everest, Capsule, and character bags like Mickey and Minnie Mouse, Jojo, Siwa, Unicorn, and so much more. Remember, A&R Store is your one-stop source for all your school supplies like exercise books, folders, sheets, dry eraser boards, foam boards, crayon and coloring books, plus so much more. Plus, they have a wide assortment of housewares, including bed sheets, cookware, and garbage containers in all sizes, and at the best prices in town. Visit A&R on Baker Street today, now with extended hours to better serve you, from 8 a.m. through to 6 p.m., Monday to Saturday. A&R Stores, where prices do make all the difference.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization. Be adventurous or spend a day with family and friends enjoying the serenity of the Macau River. Sample a kaya staple or pick up some fresh produce to make your own delicacy. Come visit us in Western Belize. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multipurpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
On Wednesday, May 8th, Belizeans soundly decided to take the unfounded Guatemalan claim to the International Court of Justice, the ICJ. According to the special agreement, this is what happens next. 1. By June 8, 2019, the government of Belize will submit the 2008 special agreement to the ICJ. Guatemala has already done so since their referendum was held in 2018. This will give the ICJ official authority to hear the dispute and to deliver a final binding result. The ICJ will then prepare a notice of when the trial will commence. 2. Next, Guatemala will have up to 1 year, that's 12 months, to submit their case to the ICJ. 3. Belize will then have up to 1 year, that's 12 months, to respond to Guatemala's submission. 4. From there, Guatemala will be given up to 6 months to reply to our arguments, and 5. Belize will then have up to 6 months thereafter to reply to Guatemala's response. 6. After the period of written arguments ends, the ICJ may allow additional pleadings, including oral arguments, and would set deadlines for those. 7. Once the timeline for arguments has ended, the ICJ will deliberate and make a ruling in accordance with the instructions and authorities granted to them by Belize and Guatemala, as per the 2008 special agreement. 8. After the ICJ's ruling is delivered, Belize and Guatemala will have 3 months to establish a joint commission to physically demarcate the boundaries between the two countries in accordance with the ICJ's ruling. The entire process will take no less than 4 years and can be as many as 6 years. This ICJ process will bring a final end to this long-standing Belize-Guatemala dispute. Belize and Guatemala will be able to put old divisions and antagonisms behind us and ensure that peace, development, and cooperation prevail.
Sugar City Morning Show.
Malopkin, muy buenos días a todos. De vuelta a este segmento del Sugar City Morning Show. Es un gran gusto tener con nosotros, bueno, una sorpresa en realidad, ayer por la mañana me llama mi buena amiga Fer, me dice, Manuel, yo quiero que los jóvenes de Yocric estén en tu show. Y le dije, claro que sí, ¿por qué no? Y porque va a ser algo muy especial, dado que hoy, bueno, esos días estamos celebrando la independencia. Ante todo, quiero darle las gracias y los buenos días a mi buena amiga Fel. Buenos días, Fel, ¿cómo estás? Malopkin. Y decirle que siempre está bienvenida a este show, y especialmente cuando tiene ella un programa especial con los niños, tratando de inculcar ese patriotismo que tantas veces damos cuenta que hace tanta falta. Así que es un trabajo estelar, un trabajo buenísimo lo que estás haciendo. Te felicito y ojalá y tu grupo vaya creciendo más y más.
Gracias.
Y más. Así que quiero tomar tiempo aparte ahora para decirte, adelante con tu programa.
Ok. Malopkin titula Kalesh. Muy buenos días a todos. Esta mañana me siento feliz, me siento orgullosa, me siento muy bien de traer a este programa un grupo de niños. Este grupo tiene su nombre y su nombre es Hulkin.
Hulkin.
Ajá. Entonces, eso significa rayo del sol.
Rayo del sol. Okay.
Entonces, esta idea de lo que van a ver nació por el tema de la independencia, que dice from Mayan grandeur to modern glory, together
we shape
the Belizean story. Entonces, dice Maya grandeur. Entonces, ¿a dónde quedamos nosotros los mayas? ¿Qué es? Entonces, pues digo, pues vamos a formar un grupo de niños que sean patrióticos, que porten la bandera beliceña. Todas las órdenes se dan en maya y que canten el himno nacional en maya.
Y déjame mencionarte aquí que ya sabes que soy muy aficionado de las artes, y además de estar ahí con Yaya y Cindy en Banquitas House of Culture. Buenos días, Cindy. Malopkin, Yaya, ¿cómo estás? Y tuve la oportunidad de estar con el grupo que cantó el himno nacional en maya. Fue un reto formidable, porque bastante difícil, y es que nos estamos acostumbrados a cantarlo en cierta forma y no nos damos cuenta de que es una lengua completamente diferente, con puntuación y con, bueno, todo y completamente diferente. Ahí hay que aprender todas esas diferencias, así que me da gusto saber de que han hecho eso, me da mucho más gusto poder escucharlo.
Este himno nacional precisamente se tradujo en maya en Yocric. Entonces, yo, Mr. Sosa, Mr. García, Maestro Fem, Maestro Jair Sosa, entonces nos pusimos y se logró. Entonces, yo, porque trabajo mucho con los niños, me doy cuenta que los niños, los adultos también tienen un problemita con la K. La K, hay una K que es K simple, y hay una K que lleva la apóstrofe atrás. Entonces, ese es el problema que les da a todos, porque no es kin. Si tienen la apóstrofe atrás es kin. Y estoy dándole con los niños, hasta que... Pues,
pero no. Sí lo están captando.
Sí. Esto sí. Yo digo al inicio no le sale. Y uno me dice, maestra, quítele la apóstrofe, dice. Entonces así es más fácil, pero no se puede. Entonces lo hacen excelente. Ellos se pueden presentar en maya. Entonces vamos a tener la oportunidad que se presenten en maya.
Claro
y
que
también
sí.
les pueden decir feliz Día de la Independencia en maya.
Wow. Okay,
Y entonces es que, ves, Emanuel, estos mientras más chiquitines, me imagino que más rápido captan todas las cosas. Entonces, tú dices, ¿qué hacemos?
Pues claro que sí, estamos listos para ustedes. Yo creo que podemos hacerlo aquí, en este escenario, aquí enfrente. ¿Ves cómo entraron los niños? Podemos darle la vuelta aquí y lo más cerca aquí. Nosotros nos podemos quedar aquí si quieres y verlo. Ok, así que adelante. ¿O quieres tú ir a guiarlos?
No, ellos están bien entrenados. Los niños están bien entrenados y no hay problema.
Vamos a entrar alrededor de ahí y entrar hasta aquí, hasta lo más cerca aquí. ¿Sí? Adelante.
Péguense por aquí, más por aquí, para que haya más espacio. Más por aquí.
Helenesh, Tanka, Intankesh, Hulkin, Tokin Sabayet, Tanohesh, Chumuksut, Tatsikesh, Chumuksut, Tatsikesh.
Masahakil kashtantik tia chakabil mishmak akasalach waiku tahkubaye tielu milhets nakil tushkutanka kelak yumupkilich lumtik tuta sachakabil tiepalitsil menumukil hahilutsi balku yang patik aksekas kuntikas wayan pal batsil bahyano bukind bukbatel mistesh aknohlum mentich bimpachil lepech ol alkabansis nohlum chakabil tutsel Caribe noha. Nature has blessed thee with wealth untold, where prairies roll. Our fathers, the Baymen, valiant and bold, drove back the invader. This heritage hold, from proud Rio Hondo to Old Stone, through Coral Isle, over Blue Lagoon. Keep watch with the angels and stars and moon, for freedom comes tomorrow's noon. Wayan, upal, batsil, bahyano, bukbatel, mistesh, aknohlum, mentich, bimpachil, lepech ol alkabansis, nohlum, chakabil, tutsel Caribe noha.
Wow, muchas gracias. Hay que dar un aplauso aquí rápido.
Helenesh, Tanka, Intankesh, Hulkin, Tokin Sabayet, Tatsikesh, Sevil Shimpan, Walenesh, Chumuksut, Sevil Shimpan, Walenesh, Chumuksut, Sevil Shimpan.
Walenesh, dile, paren, dilo. Que se paren, van a regresar otra vez.
Que van a regresar otra vez. ¿Cómo se dice eso en maya?
¿Cuál uno?
Van a regresar de nuevo.
Tumuksut.
Ya no suto.
Ok.
Sabil Shimba. Walenesh.
Ok, ahora párense aquí y volteense por allá a ver la cámara. Ok, vamos a pedir que se hagan introduce en maya.
Claro que sí, adelante.
Ok. Entonces, cada quien se va a introducir en maya. Párate recto, mi amor, párate recto. Ok. Empecemos aquí de este lado. Vamos, así vamos a seguir, ¿ok? Dale.
Malok. In.
Cabaé.
Ink. Abaye. Jere Domínguez. Lish. Yankech.
En medio. Next, vamos.
Malok. Zin. Ink. Abaye. Anher Gongar. Wish. Abel. Malok. Zin. Ink. Abaye. Dego Gongar. Ink. Hale. Yukrik. Malokin, Inca Valle, Consuelo Domínguez, Inca Jale, Yocre. Malokin, Inca Valle, Gianna Flower, Inca Jale, Orange Rock. Malokin, Inca Valle, Gideon Gonger, Inca Jale, Yocre.
Malok Utsil Kin, Inca Baer, Victor Santin, Inca Hale, Yo Creek.
Vamos, chiquitín.
Malokin, Inca Valle, Gianna Sotin, Isabel.
Ándale. Muchas gracias, Chiqui. Pues no sé si toda la gente mirándonos en casa, por favor, únanse conmigo a dar un aplauso fuerte a estos jóvenes que son ejemplares. Hacen lo que la gran cantidad de adultos no pueden hacer. Y eso es el deseo, lo que más que les caracteriza es el deseo de poder representar su cultura bien.
Exactamente.
El deseo, el reconocimiento de que, hey, soy maya y qué. Y me encanta ser maya y por eso soy completamente orgulloso de venir hoy a platicarles en maya y a cantar el himno nacional en maya. Porque eso, mis compañeros, es mi cultura. Es lo que nos están diciendo los niños. Así que hay que felicitar a la señora Felicita también. Fel, hay que felicitarte de nuevo por el trabajo espléndido que haces con los jóvenes estos días. Yo creo que ya la gente adulta ya difícilmente los cambias. Los niños
Es cierto.
son más impresionables, son más fácil de entrenar, así que hey, te deseo todo lo mejor, especialmente los niños nunca se olviden de sus raíces, jamás nunca, y les deseo que ustedes entonces sean parte de ese cambio que viene y de ese orgullo que están haciendo. Ustedes en torno van a empezar a esparcer ese y a enseñar a otros a ser orgullosos de sus culturas.
Emanuel, y los niños quieren desearles feliz Día de la Independencia a todo Belice. ¿Listos, niños? Ok. Un caosh. Kiki olal tu no besahil independencia.
Ok, muy bien, pues gracias. Vamos a darles de nuevo el aplauso fuerte y ellos mismos que se aplaudan por el buen trabajo que están haciendo. Ahora, me imagino que también hay una salida formal, ¿verdad? Una caminata,
sí, pónganse otra vez en línea como estaban, vamos a salir. Y mientras ellos se forman, Emanuel, y yo quiero tomar esta oportunidad para agradecerle a las mamás y los papás que
permitieron su tiempo.
Nos apoyan con los niños. Al señor ¿cómo se llama este señor? Ricardo Alcocer.
Ok.
Él fue muy
instrumental
en ayudarme, nunca se negó. El señor País, de aquí del BDF, BDF Camp, el señor País Senior y el joven País Junior. Entonces ellos fueron muy instrumentales, y también yo quiero agradecer a los niños, porque no te creas que no los regaño. Y en cada grupo tenemos unos bien traviesitos, ¿no? Y entonces hay que ganarlos.
Te encuentras por todo lado.
Sí.
Y si retrocedieras 50 años y te pones tú ahí dentro, fueras igual.
Igual, sí. Entonces, pero también gracias a ti.
Por nada.
Porque sin tu programa, mucha gente no iba a saber que existe este grupo Hulkin. Entonces,
pues muchas gracias, Holkin, y les felicito y les aplaudo siempre.
Vamos Giovanita.
Helene, Tankab, Intankesh, Hulkin, Tokin Samayet, Echel, Chumuksut, Sabil Shimba,
Y con ese le damos el aplauso. Quiero invitarte a sentarte tantito, Fel.
Claro.
¿Cuánto tiempo tiene ese grupo ya?
Este grupo, como te platiqué, la idea vino por el tema, Mayan Grandeur. Entonces, apenas tiene un mes. Apenas tiene un mes.
Wow. Mira, nada más como cuando el deseo es fuerte, cuando tienes las ganas para hacer algo, sí se cumple. Te juro que sí se cumple. Compañeros, vamos rápidamente a una pausa porque ya son casi las 8 de la mañana, 20 para las 8, y estaremos de vuelta con mucho más luego de estos anuncios. Vamos a la pausa.
6 cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, rush runs, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Someone come? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sa.
Who no?
Fastest question of the day. What you the letter here?
Who sent me the letter?
That sign right there. You can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this here community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
No, man. No.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the environment.
So all of that? Well, know that you put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
Everyone needs a getaway. Why not make it in your own backyard? Learn the history of your old capital. Or venture out on a road trip to experience the village life and be captivated by nature's wildlife, culture, and food. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
The ongoing technological evolution constantly transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience. Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies, transforming Belize one technology at a time. Try Dana today.
Thank you for calling Digi Customer Service.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el balancín. Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche-France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche-France.
Sugar City Morning.
Y bienvenidos de vuelta al Sugar City Morning Show. We had a rare treat earlier today. Tuvimos algo que no suele suceder aquí en Sugar City Morning Show. Y me aviento a decir que en los canales de televisión escasamente vas a ver un grupito local en una aldea que se atreva a venir frente a cámaras a cantar el himno nacional en maya. Y tomo este tiempo aparte para darle gracias al grupo Holkin y también a la instructora Felicita Cantún, que es mi buena amiga. Fer, de nuevo, muchas felicidades y gracias. Dijiste que este fue el resultado espontáneo.
Sí.
El tema, dijiste tú, de la grandeza maya hasta la actualidad. Todo juntos estamos moldeando el espíritu, la historia beliceña. Pues yo creo que has hecho un buen trabajo en tratar de hacernos, a recordarnos de la grandeza maya.
Exactamente.
La grandeza maya, perdón que te interrumpa, la grandeza maya no solo se trata de los edificios, sino eran grandes astrónomos, eran grandes pensadores, eran grandes matemáticos, eran grandes arquitectos, eran gente grande. ¿Y por qué yo o alguien que es descendiente de los mayas o no entiendo por qué ciertas personas rehúsan aceptar esa parte de su identidad? Pues chicas, si yo fuera maya, con gran gusto lo abrazo, le digo, también soy maya.
Así es. Yo pienso, Emmanuel, que pues fíjate que la lengua maya lo perdimos, pues no completamente, pero...
Se están haciendo grandes esfuerzos ahí para tratar de regresarlo.
Porque, por ejemplo, en mi caso mío, mi mamá y mi papá hablaban pura maya. Entonces, nosotros, pues yo no sé qué ellos pensaban, porque no nos obligaron a hablar el idioma. Nos hablan en maya y nosotros contestamos en español y todo bien. Entonces ahora lo tengo que estudiar cuando yo lo podía haber aprendido de ellos. Entonces en la familia tiene mucho que ver, la comunidad, la escuela. Entonces, porque fíjate, en Yocric hacemos un esfuerzo, pero ¿qué podemos hacer con 2 semanas cada año? No es nada. Entonces, es por eso que este grupo, pues, no nos reunimos solo cada año. Nos reunimos frecuentemente y los niños se sienten orgullosos de ser maya. Ellos
Dale,
dicen,
te dice cuenta, se sienten orgullosos de ser maya. ¿Cuántos podemos decir eso?
Y ellos lo dicen abiertamente. Y cuando, como te digo, les voy enseñando y los voy corrigiendo, pues fíjate que no se molestan, porque quieren aprender. Entonces, así como ellos están aprendiendo, ellos están enseñando a su gente en su casa, a su mamá y a su papá, especialmente a la mamá, porque es la mamá que más está allá con ellos. Entonces, lo que ellos aprenden aquí en la casa, en mi casa, se van a su casa y ellos lo enseñan. Y fíjate este chiquitín, apenas tiene 5 años.
Wow.
Y él puede dar todas las órdenes en maya, igual como cualquier uno de ellos lo pueden hacer.
Qué bien.
Se me olvidó mencionarles de que en Giovanni, mi nieta, entonces ella, juntamente conmigo, es la que organizó esto, y ella la que daba las órdenes en maya, pero por sus estudios que tiene que estar ella está haciendo su máster, entonces hoy no pudo venir, pero les digo, no hay problema, cualquiera de los niños lo pueden hacer. Entonces, ahora todos quieren. Les digo, no, ¿cómo lo vamos a hacer? Ahora vamos a poner todos los nombres allá, así, y jalamos. Si te tocó a ti, tú eres la que lo vas a hacer. Sí. Y no hay problema porque cualquiera lo puede hacer. Entonces, también se les enseña mucha disciplina, mucho liderazgo, mucho respeto y muchas cosas.
Me encanta escuchar cuando dices, los enseño mucha disciplina y liderazgo. Y me recuerdo, hace como unos 10 años, vino un grupo musical de San José Socots. Grupo muy bueno, un grupo musical. Los grupitos con sus with their drums y sus marimbas y bailan y bueno, hicieron una presentación en el parque y por las calles principales y yo tuve oportunidad de sentarme a almorzar con ellos y a desayunar con ellos y me di cuenta de que había algo que yo necesitaba confirmar y hablar con ellos. Me di cuenta de que cada uno de ellos era el cuidador del otro. Es más, there was peership, había esta hermandad. Uno cuidando al otro, el otro cuidando al otro, el otro cuidando al otro. Y cuando dices cuidar, es cuidarlo físicamente, que no esté insultando, que no esté metiéndose en problemas, que no esté lastimando a nadie más, etcétera, 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 etcétera. Así que cualquier incidente fácilmente se disipaba así rápidamente cuando venía el hermano o el hermano, por decir, o la hermana a decir, mira, hey, tú sabes que nos están enseñando mucha disciplina y cállate la boca, ven y siéntate a comer con nosotros. Y ahí terminó la cosa y dije, wow, qué ejemplar, qué tienes. Porque no solo te enseñan a bailar y a tomar la música, porque para eso cualquier tonto lo puede hacer. Así soy.
Sí,
cualquier tonto lo puede hacer. Pero es formación de carácter. Y eso me encanta escuchar de ti, Felipe.
Porque así estamos entrenando. Mucha disciplina, puntualidad. Cuando empezamos, tal hora vamos a salir. No llega. Fuimos a buscar. Le digo, ok, esa es primera y última vez. Hay que aprender a ser puntuales. No llegarse y no vamos a andar recogiendo nadie en su casa. Hay un punto donde nos vamos a reunir y ahí van a estar esa hora. Si no, nos vamos sin ti. Porque les digo, nadie es indispensable. Ahorita podemos
cambiar todo. Nadie es más importante que el otro.
Exactamente. Entonces, esa puntualidad que nosotros tenemos esa debilidad como beliceños, les gusta decir Belizean time. Digo, no, aquí no va a trabajar esto. Decimos las 6 es las 6.
No, los mayas no tienen nada de Belizean time.
Exactamente.
Va a haber eclipse. Mañana lo checamos. Nada de eso. No.
Entonces son varias cositas que aprenden esos niños. Entonces, te platico de cuando se formó este grupo, dijimos, ok, solo podemos agarrar tantos miembros. Y se llenó el cupo rapidito.
¿Te gustaría tener mucho más?
Y entonces, después ya venían las pidiendo, puede entrar mi hija. Les digo, sí pueden, los vamos a recibir con mucho gusto, pero por ahorita vamos a dejarlo así como está. Pero después de las celebraciones, entonces vamos a ingresar más, porque como te digo, no solo aprenden el idioma maya, aprenden muchas más cosas. Entonces, mientras más niños involucrados, más tocamos a la comunidad, más tocamos a todos.
Pues ya son casi las 8 de la mañana. Yo también quiero tomar estos últimos 2 minutos para de nuevo darte las gracias, felicitarles, no solo a ti, pero al grupo, a los papás y a todas las personas que tienen algo que ver con el éxito de este grupito. Y recordarte de que tienes una cita con nosotros para diciembre. Se estará preguntando, felicitar, bueno, ¿y qué me pasa? Tú ya sabes de qué estoy hablando, ¿no? Ya sabes que las pastorelas lo vamos a tratar de tener una competencia aquí en Orinjoa con las escuelas y vamos a tener que hacer algo, vamos a sentarnos a
involucrar a los jóvenes en
Sí. Así que pues con esto te quiero dar las gracias de nuevo.
Gracias a ti,
y decirte que las puertas están abiertas para ustedes cuando quieran.
Gracias, muchas gracias.
Compañeros, vamos rápidamente a una pausa y estaremos de vuelta con ustedes luego de estos otros anuncios. fácil ahí con
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Digi prepaid and postpaid customers, here are 2 easy ways to win tickets to September 20th Soca Fest concert or a special edition cultural bangles from Medina's House of Jewelry. Prepaid customers, just purchase the Soca Fest data plan and you get 800 megabytes of data for only $5. Just text Soca to 700 to purchase and you can be the lucky winner of this cultural bangles on September 20th. And 3 lucky prepaid or postpaid customers can win a platinum package each. That's 1 platinum ticket, 1 Soca and Culture Fest Yeti Cup, a top shelf bottle of your choice, free parking, 1 Soca and Culture Fest t-shirt, and an inflatable stick. Just text KES to Soca. That's 537 to 7622. The more you text, the more chances you have to win this platinum experience. Promotion ends Tuesday, September 17th. It's the biggest concert of the year. Friday, September 20th at the Marion Jones Sporting Complex featuring Guess the Band, Conscience, Skinny Fabulous, King Bubba, and Kevin Little.
The Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking, plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The Government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show, and I do hope that you enjoyed the last segment there with the kids from U Creek. I am very proud of them, and so should we all. Anyway, thank you very much, Ms. Fenn, and thank you very much, Holkin, and that's the name of the group. Please join me in saying good morning to Mr. Robert Chicky Usher this morning. Good morning, Chicky.
Morning, Mr. Martinez.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, muchas gracias. Thank you very much.
Did you enjoy that last one there? The program there?
I think I was more educated than enjoying, which is good.
Okay, right.
Because the education of it lasts more than the enjoyment.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I'm going to tell you one thing that this summer, I went to the Banquita's House of Culture on a daily basis, and I tried learning the national anthem in Maya. And we sang it a number of times, but I don't think that we could sustain singing it from the beginning to the end without the piece of paper in front of us. So after about a week or two, we couldn't do that. So can you imagine the amount of work that these kids have had to put in, just very simply to learn to pronounce the words and to memorize the song? And it does not play out exactly like the one in English, or it does not. No, it does not. It's not the same. There are certain pauses and so forth that just because of the way the Mayan language is structured, it's just the way it is. Okay?
Yeah, and it's good that the kids are involved in it, because you know how many people, like you say, you have went to Banquita's House of Culture and it was difficult for you to learn it. If you would have had that opportunity in your early days, the way these kids are very young, so it's
that's
good.
a big difference, because the kids are young and the kids who were there picked it up quite easily. I'm not telling you that only tough head. No, I'm just telling you that kids learn these things so much faster than a 60-year-old man.
Yeah, and
or a 58-year-old or 48 for that matter.
Once it's instilled in them, they will never forget it. Like I always tell a lot of people, Mr. Martinez, don't worry about things that people might give you things and they take it way back. My mother used to say, I'm going to cat bile sick, I take things from people, But I tell them, you go to school and you get your education, because once you learn that, nobody cannot take that away from you.
Nobody can take that away.
So these kids are so young and they're learning the Maya language, because you have to learn the Maya language as well to put it in the form of music and not to forget the words.
And one of the more important things is that it's not only learning the Mayan language or learning the Mayan and keeping the Mayan, but also the teaching them how to comport themselves. They're teaching them behavior. In other words, I don't want you to be using bad words. I don't want you to be using foul language out here. I want you to, if you sit down and want to try catching a fight, advise me and so
Yeah.
forth. They're learning them. They're teaching them how to live.
Yeah. How to pay attention. How
You
to
know what
be
I mean?
obedient.
How to be obedient. They're teaching them the real thing, the real stuff, and to look out for each other, which is very important. And I wish that we had more groups like these in Orange Walk, groups that would not, because you say you have a summer workshop, and I'm just throwing this. And they say, oh yeah, we're gonna help the young kids and learn how to play basketball, and then the kids come and they play basketball, but you hear the big bad word. Every 2 seconds you hear a big bad word.
Fat one.
And it's a big, fat, juicy one. Eh? And next thing you know, they quarrel and they fight up with each other, Kataro and take with them. Ball for that.
And I want a ball, and I'm pass the ball to me.
I don't, even though you're teaching them basketball, you're doing absolutely nothing, you know.
Yeah.
You're not teaching them how to live.
Yeah, they need the discipline.
They need the discipline. So rather than just teaching them to play basketball, teach them how they should comport themselves. Okay? Teach them how to live in peace with each other. And that's important.
Yeah.
They could learn basketball and they could learn all they want. But if they don't learn how to be responsible young adults, you're not doing anything.
That's why you see, Mr.
Absolutely
Martinez.
nothing.
That's why I say, it's very rare when you see one of those big athletes in the U.S. are thrown off the court, the basketball court, or the tennis or the football field or whatever. It's very rare when I see them people, they have to throw them up because they have that discipline. They teach them that discipline. And I tell a lot of kids around here, hey, you can't just go up on the court, go play basketball like that and expect to go far, you know. Because when the time comes, they'll look by your grades and they'll look by you how you study in school. Then people play NBA and so, well, a lot of young boys want to play. Then people have to get good scores, good grades at school. Yes,
Of course.
No practice to you.
Of course.
You can't catch a team. You're out. Look how good you're good.
Exactly. And look how the other day somebody beat up the referee or something like that. I mean, because you don't like what the referee tell you go bat him or beat up.
That's why there's a club to deal with those things. If you don't like, well, you could report the referee, but you're not gonna fight pan court.
And that's beating the whole purpose of having sports as a discipline.
Yep.
When I tell you, boy, sit down, sit down. When I tell you stand up, stand up. When I tell you play, play.
The ref is the commander there.
That's right. I'm gonna tell me, but Babas, I'm not ready for you. And then, no man, you there with me or you're not there with me. Period. So I was very, very glad. It's encouraging for me. It's encouraging to have groups of young men and women like that.
Yeah.
Encouraging, and I wish we had more of them. I wish to God that at every street corner we had a group that was proud of who they were, and having teachers like Miss Felicita and trying to inculcate this pride of who they are.
Yeah.
And trying to teach them how to live in peace and in harmony with each other.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's what's important.
Yeah,
That is what is important.
When you were on leave, Mr. Martinez, I'm not sure if it was vacation or on your sick leave, we had the president of the National Garifuna Council here, Ms. Alvarez and Ms. Cynthia, and they were telling us, I was asking them about the language, about the Garifuna language, why some of the Garifuna kids growing up, they are reluctant to talk the language or to identify themselves as a Garifuna. They were saying that many elders are not teaching them the language at home and teaching them the culture of the Garifuna. So when they come out, they want to speak. They don't want nobody to talk to them in a Garifuna. If somebody says something in a Garifuna, they play like they don't hear. But the National Garifuna Council is there to try to get that into the kids, because you have to learn it from your small, Mr. Martinez. From we small, we learn to ride on bicycle the right way. We learn to go to, even if you go to theater, you see Mr. Lazaro the collect, no care how you look, or Mr. Petch. Good night, sir. Good night, sir. You know, go buy a ticket. I could please got 2 million floor and 1 reserve. Thank you very much. You go to Mr. Walker or the man who sell orange. Can I please have shilling orange? Or can I please have $1 garnaches? Muchas gracias, thank you. But we grew up with that.
We grew up with that. I don't think that you could shove your way in a theater and push your way in. And no. You have to catch the line.
Yes, because sometimes
nobody to shove nobody.
Especially when they got a big Bruce Lee movie, and when Easter they call and they got them Ben Hur and music, they got long line and people respectfully in the line when their shoes shine and everything, and I line the way from the tropical saloon, but nobody no go push. You can't go push in.
So hey,
but
it seems to me that is waning away, and it's and that's why movements like these, like Mr. Federici says, are very important.
Yeah.
And I wish we had more of those programs.
Yeah.
Where you actually do apprenticeship programs with these kids. You teach them, not teach them something, but you teach them, the best thing you can teach them is how to live. And that's very important. Very, very important.
So I'd like to congratulate her and everybody else that is behind it, the parents, and the school for giving them the time to come here today. Well, Mr. Martinez, we are in the September celebration mood. And last week we had the children's rally, which was beautiful and colorful. They had the rock concert at the park that was on Friday night. Yeah. Saturday night was the rock show. Yeah, Saturday night.
I have been.
You was down.
I was down and out with the flus.
Yeah, so they had a big rock show on Saturday, and I understand it was well attended.
I'm so glad.
When I was coming from Belize City, from the expo, because we went to play at the expo and coming, they had those big bikers behind us, making a lot of noise and getting the rock booed, so things was good. But we know we have this big event coming up on the 19th, which is the anniversary of the Banquitas House of Culture. At this time, I want to invite the parents that when the teachers, they send their little note home to get permission for your kid to go to Banquita's House of Culture, please sign that note and give them that permission, because it's not only going to the park and sit down, it's going to the Banquita's House of Culture and
learning.
Learn. There's so much to learn. That place there is not only an empty building, there's lots of culture and a lot of education inside.
And actually one of the I think that one of the topic, or the topic for this year's celebration, I think, is the maritime history. In other words, I think the guest speaker, I'm not sure who the guest speaker is going to be, but I think that the main focus is going to be on maritime history. In other words, the river, how it was used way back then. Okay? The history of the use of the river in Orange Walk. How it was used, why it was used, by whom it was used. And it should be extremely interesting. And I'd like to invite people to come on in and listen to the presentations and actually visit the Banquita's House of Culture, because there's going to be a presentation. If I'm not mistaken, Banquita's, let me see if I can B-A-N-Q. There is a presentation going on. I don't know beginning when. Yes. Maritime exhibition. The exhibition brings together artifacts and archival documents to tell the story of Belize's maritime history. The exhibit will be displayed inside the Banquita's House of Culture Information Center from September 19th to October 18th. Hey, make it a point to be there. You will see photographs, you will see presentations from, if you've ever heard about Chapulín and the Africola and all those boats that used to pull logwood, chicle, etc., you hear about all of that. So if you are one of those people who love history, the Banquitas is the House of Culture is a place you want to be for the next month or so.
Yeah, and talking about House of Cultures, Mr.
They're
Martinez,
celebrating their anniversary on the 19th.
Yeah, on the 19th. But talking about House of Culture, the Corozal House of Culture will be hosting Belize's historical railway system exhibit. And that let's go over it. The National Institute of Culture and History niche, through the Museum of Belize and the Corozal House of Culture, is delighted to invite you to the launch of our annual educational exhibit, Belize Historical Railway System. Belize was introduced to the railway transportation in the early 1900s. This exhibit embraces its historical significance and impact of our developing nation. Kindly join us today. Today, 9 o'clock is the official opening, and this display will be there right through to the school year 2019-2020. That should be interesting, Mr. Martinez.
Absolutely. And a lot of people don't even know where it was, but there were two transit systems. One was in the Alanjog area, the Hillbank area, and the other one was in Stan Creek.
Yeah.
And if you have a chance to go to the House of Culture, go. They're there for a reason, to bring, to showcase certain parts of our history and share that with you, so that people can become better informed and better aware of our history and what role that plays in shaping our future. So, visit the Banquitas House of Culture the 19th of September. They're celebrating the anniversary. Remember that the exhibit runs for a month, and up to October 18th. And also the Corozal House of Culture is having its own celebrations and its own exhibit, the railway system. So, visit them.
Yeah, and these are learning experience for us. Some people I said, me not interested in a whole time thing. Go and learn it, you will be surprised. Sometimes when I go to some exhibitions and I see young people get so enchanted, sometimes I go on school trips and so, and the kids are very enchanted about the golden days that we lived here in this beautiful jewel of ours called Belize. Mr. Martinez, the whole nation is getting ready right now as we get ready to commemorate the 38th anniversary of Belize's independence. That will be celebrated over the country this Saturday, which is September 21st. I want to say congratulations to all Belizeans, home and abroad. Also to our Mexican brothers and sisters. They celebrated their Independence Day yesterday. And the other parts of Central America, they were on the 15th, which was on. So in this Central America era right now, it's lots of celebration. And very meaningful celebration, because it's a commemoration of all of our independence.
That's exactly right. So I join you in extending heartfelt best wishes to all our brethren in Mexico. They celebrated theirs yesterday, and I remember when I was in Merida, what fun it was to be at the Plaza Mayor, and when I was in Mexico City as well. It's a wonderful moment, and also the rest of the Central American countries. Theirs was the 15th of September. So our best wishes to all our good friends in Central America. Feliz Día de la Independencia, aunque algo atrasado para todos los centroamericanos y mexicanos, y en adelantado a todos los beliceños, por este sábado vamos a estar celebrando un país bastante joven, nuestro 38 aniversario de independencia. Considerando de que México tiene 200 y pico, los Estados Unidos tienen 200 y pico, Haití tiene más de 200 y pico. Y pues, date cuenta que como país somos jovencitos todavía aún, 38 años de independencia versus 200 y pico para la gran mayoría de países aquí en este lado del mundo. Obviamente no nos podemos comparar con civilizaciones como Irak y Irán, que pues han estado aquí desde miles y miles y miles y miles de años, y también puedes decir lo mismo con los mayas. Hemos estado aquí por miles y miles y miles de años, pero pues tomo tiempo aparte para decir que 38 años de independencia no es un gran número, pero ahí vamos, poco a poco, ahí vamos.
Also on the 19th, Emmanuel, there will be a mass in honor of the Right Honorable Judge Cadel Price. That was the date that he passed, on the 19th of September, and awards to the community, to community leaders. When we talk about the 20th, something that commemorates the live ceremonies for the 20th is the Grand Torch Run. That big torch run will be coming into Orange Walk, and it will be done by citizens and persons that helps and work in the community. They will be running with that torch. I'm not sure from how far it will be coming. Usually when I go up on the road, I see it all the way by Cookie Tree, Cutoff, Biscuit.
It's coming all the way from Belize City.
Belize City.
And let me tell you that the only district town that is keeping the tradition alive is Orange Walk. All the other towns have ceased, as best as I know, have ceased to do it. But hey, that don't mean we must stop. We are still going ahead. And thank you to the efforts of Mama Gorda, Lupe, Dollis, and Damian, and Sharon, and the whole crowd, that these things are coming through, and they're coming through quite well.
Yep. So that torch run will be leading us right into the official Independence flag raising ceremony, and this one will be held right in front of the town hall. They'll be having the fireworks display and the black party. Remember the anthem and play. All right.
And during the anthem, what happens? What happens during the anthem? We stand up straight. I will stop fidget around. I don't mind if we got baby in our lap, we'll stand up. It makes no exception if you got your baby. You stand up. And if you got two picked in your arms, you still stand up. Unless you're really, really, really sick and you can't stand up, then it is forgiven. But Belizeans, stand up. Stop talking, for God's sake. Stop talking.
Put down the bottle.
Put down the bottle.
Close the bar. Stop selling.
Close the bars. Stop selling. For then 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I bet we have silence, so that when that
anthem is
that flag is being raised and that anthem is being played, you could feel it. You could feel it. So I'm asking, if I can, the master of ceremonies, whoever this is going to be, to please insist that we have complete silence at the national independence celebrations.
Yeah, I think what I will do leading up to that as well, Mr. Martinez, when we will be playing music at the center of the park, I'll be announcing to our audience that is there 15 minutes or 10 minutes to the ceremonies. And remember, when time that start, please, when you get ready for stand still at the national anthem.
Thank you, Chicky. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. And invite the other bands or whatever to do the same.
Right, I'll ask them to do it.
The same, and ask the master of ceremonies to insist with the policemen, because that's what they're there for.
Yep.
And if you got picked in the run bout and win name, they holler about, boy, I want 3 bad boy. Huh? Tell him, hold up.
Yeah.
Tell Chinese shut down.
But you see, but Emmanuel, then the time they saw
What a shame.
I know you can't cause excuse to that, but then the time I went to the bar busy and things they sell and people don't want to stop sell because they want to make money.
I always remember when I went to Merida, not a bear was sold in the compound. You hear what I tell you?
Yes, sir.
You want to get drunk or high, you go someplace else.
Yeah.
And you can't carry battle in the park neither. As long as policemen see how they tembelek here, afuera.
Yep.
Oh, but Mr. I don't care. He is a potential threat.
Lock you down.
Lock you down. Outside. It's very simple.
Yeah.
And everybody has to go through metallic gates. And if you have a lighter, and if you have any sort of like item in your pocket,
if your belt, if the buckle of your belt,
the buckle of your belt, they don't like to see it, that it can inflict damage. Take it off.
Yep.
And you know the bad that for me, but I pay $100 for the Macy's.
You can't
they don't
get out
care.
Turn back.
They don't care. You could go pick it up after the
after the event.
After the event. That's just the way it is.
What distance will you say it is from the town hall to the main stage at the park, Mr. Martinez?
The main stage at the
park. From in front of, because the official ceremonies happens in front of the town hall.
Exactly.
What distance you believe that is from the main stage?
About maybe 200 feet.
I believe I have enough cable to hook up with Romancito because he's the one that gives song for the official ceremonies, and try to connect that cable there and lead it to our stage. So when the anthem is in play, I can turn my system up so it will sound loud and clear as well. And when the ceremony is on,
thank you very much.
It will be heard because the distance you have there and the space you have there, among of people, the out there, Mr. Martinez, it's hard for that song reach all the way out there, and it's hard to make everybody reach the front where the ceremonies is. I just sort of hope that somebody could get one big screen as well. So I put the audio. Somebody could put a big screen right there, so by the stage over there, so people could say.
Oh, we're gonna get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. We're gonna get there, even to the point where when the anthem is being played and the flag is being hoisted, that is when we have the fireworks, and the fireworks only last 5 minutes. Fireworks only last the length of time of the national anthem, or one or another song.
Yeah.
Okay? That's just the way it is all around the world.
Yeah.
Only we right here, when it's a one fireworks, oh, yeah, and every minute you have to go up a holla, why? That probably, and so forth and so forth. It's only here. Yeah. It's only here because obviously we want to stretch out the fireworks, you know. But in other countries, they're like, bam, one thing. I'll computer controlled by and according to the music, you have crescendos and big blasts and booms and blah 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 blah, and that really go like, man.
Yep.
That's the way it's done.
But I'll do my best to get the audio on the main stage.
Thank you very much. But still, poco a poco vamos a llegar a ello. Poco a poco vamos a llegar a ello. Donde podemos decir, hey, vamos a realmente gozar el momento.
And then right after the parade, right after the official ceremonies, the Black Party starts up until 3 a.m. Then I wonder what will happen with the Juve this year, because usually then people go to the river and jump in at the river. I don't think the river is in condition for that right now. So they'll bring out the fire engine.
I guess they're going to bring out one of the fire engines again. And
we have to get in touch with William and Mr. Neil and see if they can drop in here and give a lead discussion. You see what's happening, because that Juve is right here on Saturday morning, bright and early.
Then put them on for Thursday.
Yeah, let's see what will happen. Let's see if we can work on that. Then we go back to the 21st. No, Mr. Martinez, we go to the 21st. Why is it that when these
I
the 28th
apologize.
ceremonies has good participation, good audience, but then for the 21st ceremonies, we don't have that strong amount of people out there because people don't line up on a parade route for wait for the parade.
Te voy a contestar en español. La gente le vale madre escuchar todas esas cosas. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, but
ya escucharon suficiente el día anterior y no están dispuestos a escuchar más. Así que.
So people say I want
pelado.
Some people say I want to listen to the one for Belmapana because I want to hear what Mr. Barrow write off. So thank you internet. Sometimes he said free allocation in Comor.
Well, that did happen.
We don't get the internet. So make we say
three times speed.
Yeah, or triple up. Make we take a little break, Mr. Martinez.
Yes, let's take a little break and I'm going to tell you something. My voice is going slowly, so let's take that break.
Okay, folks, we'll be right back after these messages.
That's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
It's back to school time once again, and the only store to visit for all your back to school needs is A&R Store on Baker Street here in Orange Walk Town. Visit them for the absolute largest assortment of school bags in the country with brands like JanSport, Skechers, Everest, Capsule, and character bags like Mickey and Minnie Mouse, Jojo, Siwa, Unicorn, and so much more. Remember, A&R Store is your one-stop source for all your school supplies like exercise books, folders, sheets, dry eraser boards, foam boards, crayon and coloring books, plus so much more. Plus, they have a wide assortment of housewares including bed sheets, cookware, and garbage containers in all sizes and at the best prices in town. Visit A&R on Baker Street today, now with extended hours to better serve you from 8 a.m. through to 6 p.m. Monday to Saturday. A&R stores where prices do make all the difference.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization. Be adventurous or spend a day with family and friends enjoying the serenity of the Macau River. Sample a Kaya staple or pick up some fresh produce to make your own delicacy. Come visit us in Western Belize. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multi-purpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
On Wednesday, May 8th, Belizeans soundly decided to take the unfounded Guatemalan claim to the International Court of Justice, the ICJ. According to the special agreement, this is what happens next. 1. By June 8th, 2019, the government of Belize will submit the 2008 special agreement to the ICJ. Guatemala has already done so since their referendum was held in 2018. This will give the ICJ official authority to hear the dispute and to deliver a final binding result. The ICJ will then prepare a notice of when the trial will commence. 2. Next, Guatemala will have up to 1 year, that's 12 months, to submit their case to the ICJ. 3. Belize will then have up to 1 year, that's 12 months, to respond to Guatemala's submission. 4. From there, Guatemala will be given up to 6 months to reply to our arguments, and 5. Belize will then have up to 6 months thereafter to reply to Guatemala's response. 6. After the period of written arguments ends, the ICJ may allow additional pleadings, including oral arguments, and would set deadlines for those. 7. Once the timeline for arguments has ended, the ICJ will deliberate and make a ruling in accordance with the instructions and authorities granted to them by Belize and Guatemala, as per the 2008 Special Agreement. 8. After the ICJ's ruling is delivered, Belize and Guatemala will have 3 months to establish a joint commission to physically demarcate the boundaries between the two countries in accordance with the ICJ's ruling. The entire process will take no less than 4 years and can be as many as 6 years. This ICJ process will bring a final end to this long-standing Belize-Guatemala dispute. Belize and Guatemala will be able to put old divisions and antagonisms behind us and ensure that peace, development, and cooperation prevail.
Take a journey with us to endless possibilities. Our future as a country is now. DigiNet Boost is countrywide. Taking Belize into the future. Nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, DigiNet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Belize is powered by DigiNet. DigiNet Boost, now available countrywide.
Six cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Rush Franz, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Someone come? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sir. Fastest question of the day. Why you the letter here?
Who's a me the letter?
That sign right there. You can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this here community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you do it too?
Oh man, no.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the environment.
So all of that? Well, now that you put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's that 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
Everyone needs a getaway. Why not make it in your own backyard? Learn the history of your old capital. Or venture out on a road trip to experience the village life and be captivated by nature's wildlife, culture, and food. can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
The ongoing technological evolution constantly transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience. Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies, transforming Belize one technology at a time. Try Dana today.
Thank you for calling Digi Customer Service.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show, folks. It's exactly 15 minutes away from 9 o'clock, 15 minutes away from 9. Mr. Martinez, I understand that things are not going too bad at La Immaculada School right now. I still want to pass one, I still get at least smelling, but we understand that it's done, and in Department of the Environment is there every day checking, and I understand that ASR made a release, and we understand that they are working together with the different organizations involved to try to see how they can remedy the situation. Because if the rain comes and everything what the Department of the Environment is doing and everything that is causing the damage along the riverside, not to call out any person or any company, if they not prevent from what was happening, then we will fall in the same situation. Every year this same thing happening, Mr. Martinez, but it's not every year that we have this heavy drought like this. So when the rains come in June, and we wash out the river, but this year it never come.
That's right. I applaud all the efforts from the government, from all those parties, be it Friends of the New River, be it interested parties, Department of the Environment, Belize Sugar Industries, trying to make this a better environment for us to live in, which is what is important.
Our river is now a dump.
Exactly.
Please.
So I won't go into any of the. I won't go into to challenge anything or to. It's not the right time for it. I believe that we need to encourage the kind of relationship there is at the moment. I think that it has become paramountly clear to the Department of the Environment and to Belize Sugar Industries that the Orange Walk people just don't believe everything that they're told. We are very smart people and we know what's going on. So, hey, if you think that you took out your best shot and that at the end of the day you appeased us with that, you are mightily wrong. I'd like to tell you that we welcome the efforts, because at this point, all we have left to do is to work together.
That's right.
Work together for the benefit of the entire community. Make we stop quarreling, make we work together. and get this over with.
And together we are better.
Together we are better. And this is where I finish
Yep. Yeah.
my contribution there, because apart from the fact that my voice is leaving.
Yeah. From Maya Grandeur to Modern Glory, let's shape the Belizean story. Good morning to Eloy. This morning, good morning to you and Miss Rose. Hope everything is fine with you all today, up on the top of the hill.
Oh yes, that was right there. The Rose girl, I miss your cooking. I miss your and I no sé cuándo voy por allá, pero me imagino que en estos días cuando menos esperes te voy a llamar, te voy a decir, Rose, at the right ocha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mr. Martinez, with that team that the Escalantes won their entry. I have to say the Escalantes no, because when I say Eloy, they bring in Rose and everybody. So let's see the Escalantes and make we not go there.
I don't know if when I get the Eloy and beat me or say, ¿Quién crees que soy? Yo no soy capaz de hacerlo yo solo.
You have to bring in Rose, sure? Yeah. So I was listening to the interview with Mrs. Canton this morning, and she was saying something about the team. The presentation that they are doing has something to do with the team. But
is that bring Chiquito?
Yeah. I have to go there one of the days. But we'd like to thank everybody who tuned into the Sugar City Morning Show today. What we have pending for the rest of the week, Mr. Martinez? Tomorrow is Wednesday.
Well, I know we have to bring in him with his young wife with the Juve.
Yeah.
And I'm not. One thing I must say, I'm not sure if I'm going to be here for all the days, because I have a major appointment with my nephrologist sometime later this week, and that the outcome of that is going to determine.
Yeah, true.
If I the longer run. So let's hope that
put up those prayers.
My creatinine levels and so forth are down, and that that's all I could do.
Yeah.
That's all I could do. Pray that it's down and hope for the best. But on Thursday, I think that we can bring in this individual, whatever his name is.
Yeah, well, we are waiting on reply from the officer in charge of Orange Walk police formation.
Yes, but also the Juve people.
Mr. Juanito Pacom.
No, the Juve.
Yeah, I'm going to look into that. I believe last week, Mr. Aragon was supposed to come in, and I think somehow he couldn't make it. So he said
Mr. Aragon would like to come. We're sending out a message for tomorrow, Wednesday, and we're having Thursday then hopefully with the Juve people, and on Friday the Mr. Juanito could come.
Yeah, try get the Juve people.
All right. So tentatively, that is the plan.
Yeah, I will talk to the persons from the transport and the traffic department and the police traffic department as well, for them to tell us how and what time roads will be blocked off, and if they will be having that tour away of vehicles parking in parade area, so that we can know, because if you know, then you're not parked there, but if you don't know, you're parked there. So we can inform our viewers. So once again, thank you all for tuning in to the Sugar City Morning Show. We'd like to say good morning to Mr. Derek Sambola. Thanks for giving us a visit. Long overdue, but you're here, my brother. Good to see you. Good morning to you. Thanks to Raheem. Thanks to everyone who viewed the Sugar City Morning Show. We're having a little issue. We're going on and off, but it's coming all the way from the head end there in Capital City. So our able technician is working on that. So we should be on back fully very shortly. So once again, the show repeats at 9 o'clock tonight. My name is Robert Cheque Usher.
And my name is Emmanuel. Cuídense mucho. Como les dije, les deseo todo lo mejor para el resto del día de hoy. Y primero Dios, estaremos mañana con ustedes. Cuídense. Hasta luego. Se cuidan.
City Morning Show.